G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and a brand new episode of Voxel Tycoon. And here we go. Let's just have a quick look here. We're on, I believe, speed 2. Let's go down to speed 1 for a moment. I fixed the signaling issue with what happens up here, and I'll show you what happens when these two large trains get up there, and I'll just show you exactly what I adjusted. But I think in this episode I'm going to work on making this slightly bigger so we can get the wood around to here. So I think I can't really do anything there until I start getting wood out here, and that's going to be our next thing. Our gasoline trucks are ready, so we do need to select another research project. So let's jump on in, and we'll select a brand new research project. Okay, so and by the way, we've got iron ore and we've got coal ore there. So let's have a look here. It looks like these ones we've already got. Okay, here we go. So this is what we can get. We are going to want wood processing, and we're going to want that sort of. Yeah, I think we need to. That's probably what we should do right now. Rails to roads to diesel engines. These are going to give us extra trains. But I think if we get wood processing, but we need to bring wood in. So I think that kind of all works, because what we'll do, but I'm just wondering if there are any others here that just require just the products that we're already bringing in. So road, rail, no, these all get stone, don't they? Wood beams, so that's all. Again, we have to, yeah, it's going to have to be wood processing. So we'll start the research, but we know that what we can't do at the moment is bring, is because we do need, is it wood that is required? Yep, wood. Okay, so let's bring in just plain old wood for this one, and we need to get that into there. Now the train at the moment I sent back to the depot because he was costing us money. If we look at the fleet tab, he was costing us 5,000 to run. Now sitting in the depot, he's come down to $447. So that pounds. So that's great. Hopefully these two trains are up here. Yeah. What I've done, by the way, so you got a green light there. He'll go when he's got the last one loaded. He's the shorter of the two trains, so he'll go. What I did is, what did I do? I put a signal in here, which makes another section. So he gets a green. This is an orange there. The problem is these two trains. This one's waiting because he needs two sections ahead of him, I believe. So he's got a green, but then he doesn't have another signal here until we get up there. So once he's out of that section, I believe as soon as this train gets up to here, so this train will keep moving till its next signal, and then this one will go. These two trains, they reset the signals. I think as soon as he passes that one, this guy will go. Yeah, it doesn't show green, but as soon as this train passed the end of this one, he went. Now, if we find out that these two trains reverse that order, and the slightly longer train, which I believe is this one, with the orange, much bigger bogies, if he then oversticks this signal, we might just have to move that signal back a few meters. So we'll see about that. But I don't think it's going to be a problem at the moment. We solved it. I don't know if I fluked it. Might have fluked it. But let's see. Okay, what are we doing here? I was going to see if I could turn the day-night cycle off. Oh, the other thing I did is I downloaded the latest version of the game. And I can't tell what's different except for this little thing here, which seems to be a object information. And you can click on it and it says I'm a signal. I mean, I don't know why they've included it. I don't know what it does. But I'm sure it's fabulous. I'm sure it does something very important. Just not at the moment. Okay, we have £458,000 and we have a loan of 220, which I'm going to keep because we're going to need to spend at the moment. Now I want to reroute a couple of things. So first of all, I want this road to come down here. This can all be gone. Okay, in fact, let's get rid of all this. Shall we? Should we keep that? I think we might keep it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What is here that is important? This guy? We can get rid of him probably. I know it's going to cause a bit of a profit problem. I don't know if I do want to get... he's there. Yes, he is, isn't he? Okay. So what we could do... So I was trying to get rid of this guy. If I do that, iron ore... He's kind of like buying iron ore, but we'd have to readjust things. No, what we might do is we might just get rid of, let's see if we can get rid of this this, and this, and this. Right? And just see if we can just do it like that. But what I might also do is see if we can get rid of... Can I move that? Can I move them? Stats. No, I can't move it. Josiah owns this. He's in high demand, so oh god, okay. Well, we can't do that. But what we can, I think we've got enough room here to expand this and make it a large station. So let's do a little bit of terraforming as we go. Here we go. So let's go into terraforming, not bulldozing. Okay, and we'll get rid of all this. Is that 100,000? Yeah, that is a lot of money. That's enough for now, I think. Yeah, that's enough for now. We can add to the rest as we need to. Now we are going to want the large stations. Probably just we'll need to get rid of that, so let's get rid of it now. Okay, Charleston North. Now I'm going to pause the game because we've got a train coming in and I want this to work out bloody beautifully. So let's do this. What do I want to get rid of? And it doesn't get rid of just the right amounts here, but it gets rid of, say, that and that. Okay, and there we go. Okay, and I want to get rid of this freight rail station. Yes, because I want to... It's Charleston North, so we want to see if we can get ourselves a little bit more. Let me see if I can go goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Let's see if we can do this as well. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of all these. Not those ones. But I want to terraform right up to the boundary here. Get ourselves a little bit more stretch, because once we get this station in, we're only going to have one shot at this. That'll allow me to do that, won't it? Oop. Yeah, it did. It did. And then that allows me to do that. Get this guy right up there. And let's get these guys in. And now I might fill these guys in. So let me fill in. Yep. Let me fill in you, please. And let me fill in those. Okay, now we might be able to do this. Okay, go to rails. Let's lay these ones down here and along the boundary. There you go. That's along the boundary. So that's good. Okay, the very boundary of our property. Now we can go ahead and set our station. Let's see if we get, if we go to stations, let's see if we get, we want a 200-meter station. So we rotate him. We want to put him right on the boundary here. Is it? Yeah. I kind of, ooh. Yeah, but I want to be able to put this thing here is the warehouse, and I want a few warehouses, and I want to get rid of a few of these other ones because I think the warehouses. But then I think I need a bit of room as well. So let me just start to, as long as it's in the catchment of this and this, we might be able to get it in a little bit of room happening. And there you've got profit there. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, and let's do. Not passenger, so we want it to be, okay, we want it to be 200 meters in length. And that's going to be big. Ooh, that is a big station, yep. And we want it to be a crossways, 73,000 pounds. So we want it to be, not enough money, but I'm not too worried about it. There's 5. See, 5's pretty good because I would be able to fit in some. So what about if we did it like this? I think, do I want some room here? I'm just thinking, where do I want to put my my conveyor belts? No, I think I need room. I think I need to put this right in the middle and just, yeah, because once I place him, I'm going to lose the money. So I have to be quite specific. That's going to be, so he's going to go in and fill up. So he would come in on the left. Hang on, he would come in on the left here, yeah, on the left track, and he'd get into the station. And then when he gets out, that's getting out on the right, isn't it? Yep. So he could go there. Or does he go right in here? We might have to get rid of that iron ore. I'm really worried about this corner here. I wonder if before I do that, I go to rail and I get this guy in. Sorry, what's the problem here, people? Okay, let's do this. Okay, get rid of him. And let's go with railing, please. Okay, so it's here. Let me see. What is the exact issue here? Are we having a problem? I think we are. I think we've got 2 bits of rail there, so we need to get rid of something. Okay, get rid of those. Okay, let's try again. And if we go here, it would be like that. And then I want him to get as close to here as possible. So that's the angle. There it is. That's the turnaround, people. That is the turnaround. Do I go tab here or Q? I think I go escape. Yeah, escape. Okay, so that's a turnaround, and then we get this guy to then go, because you come in, and that'll be the edge of it right there. Okay, that's how it could be, and I think we just pushed it all too far the other way. So let's go back to station, and hopefully now we'll get the same station. Yeah. And it could line up. So essentially they'd all line up, but you've got a pass through to when you're leaving. You're leaving on this part here and you're coming out. So really it needs to be all the way in, doesn't it? It does. It does need to be all the way in. 100%. It gets these guys with 100%. You could do that. That would work. Actually, that would work, wouldn't it? That's 200 meters there. In fact, let's get rid of this. Yeah, and let's do stations, and let's put you kind of there. Okay, we just placed. Right, please tell me this will work. Yes. And I think I need to get the pass through here to be exactly perfect. So let me go with, let's do this. Let's lay it from here. Let's lay him close. Yep. And then do him, so lay him like that. And let's lay him like, oh, we're having a few little, one more. Okay, that should lay right in there. One more. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And that's the way out. So that would work. And then we just need the way out to connect in with not enough money. No problem. Let's go and borrow lots and lots of money. Okay, and jump straight back out of there. And where's rails? Now, this one here to the end of the station. And he's going to get back to there. This is where he needs to get to here. Yep. But the problem is, I think we need that to be a better angle actually, because so let's go to terraform. Let's do something here actually. Let's skip you back 1 notch, which is a large notch, I understand. Let's go to terraform, and that's not terraform. What is that? That's research. Let's go to terraform, fill in these bits, and these bits, yep. Okay. And now I'm going to swing him out. And this is going to see if we can get this a bit more room here, because I've left these cut arounds really, really tight. In fact, it might be this might be too tight to even get there. I probably should check that before I go ahead and do all this. You need to go like this, don't you? Yeah, that's just no good. This whole station has been placed too far to the left. Which land is this? What do you have to offer us? Are you, let's see what you are. Hanover region. You would give us, oh God, copper ore. Well, look, I suppose we could do it because then he wants wood planks and iron bars and he gives us copper ore. So it's not bad. And then we might need that, but then I might need to. How much are you, by the way? At the moment you are 1 million. Could we raise 1 million? Let's see. We could borrow, no, we could borrow 800,000. So we could see, we need to be able to get this up and running again. Oh no. How much to refund this? 66,000. I think it cost me 300,000 to buy. Was it? Yeah. How much is it again? 221. So it's only a loss of 180. Yeah, do you know what? I think I've made a big mistake here. I need this to be. Could you do this? I wonder if I could. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to get creative here. This is really squashing him in. Okay, let's do this. Could we do that? That's a curve. And then would you go like... Good. And then straight in. Yeah. That gives me a bit more room. Because then I can go bring him in all the way into, say, here. Right. Now that is where we can bring him up to. So now we're gonna just do this. We're gonna borrow lots more, and we are going to. We paused. Yeah, we are, and we're going to sell this. Unfortunately, and this is a get 60,000 back, but we're losing about 180. And if we go to stations, because he's 220, so we're losing about 160. But we've done it now anyway, and then we connect this right up to that, and that gets us, that pushes the station all this way or that way. Yeah, it pushes the station that way. Let's do it. Yep. And that means we should now be able to get this guy swinging around a bit more, I hope. Let me see about that. All right. If we can't get this train to go round here, then we are in big strife. That would work. Yeah, that would work. Look at that. That actually works. And what I'm going to do is, I was going to do this. I'm going to do this like this. Because I could just do this like, but I'm not. I'm going to actually do this with a little bit of a turn on it like this. So if I come up a bit and come up a bit and then come up a bit and then out a bit. Let me see. Should I get rid? I think I should. Yeah. Apartment building gone. And then I want to get this guy to be here and then straight into there. Okay, good. Okay, so Charleston Northeast. Hopefully it is still connected to these guys. If I go to stations and I have a look, he's 100% profit and he's still connected to this guy, but he's not connected to that anymore. And I think that was delivering automatically. So we'll have to have a look there. We will have a look, but we didn't have to buy that extra piece of land. Let's connect up everything else and add some signals in, and this will be a huge. So over these two episodes, we've added in the whole area up here. We've replaced this Toccoa transfer and made it into a lovely 200-meter station, and then we have also redone the signaling there, but we've also gone ahead and made our huge main station, the Charleston Northeast main, or Charleston North main station. Northeast. Okay, right, and let's get rid of this little bit there, and now it's all about tracks. Please tell me the tracks will work out. I believe it will. So I want this to be neat, so let me see what these need to be. God, okay. How are you going to do this, people? Oh God, please tell me that'll work. Do I go one more forward and then straight up? No, I don't. That works. I'm looking for the little, yeah, that actually works in. Now we've got to see if we can get the rest to work though. Imagine if these didn't work, I'd have to move that. Okay, that kind of works like that. It's not brilliant though. It really isn't brilliant. This would go. Oh, how about there, and then one more, and then connect in. Yeah. So that also works. This is just a spaghetti junction, actually. And I wonder if I can go. I wonder if I can do out one there, and then. That would work, but it looks awful. So let's do this, and let's go like this, and do it like that. And that's just straight in, really, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. We would then need 5 of these chain signals to pop in here. Oh, not that. We need 5 of these chain signals, yep. And we need them to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's all your decision making there. And then once you get round here, you would be clear to go. So we'll give you a. Oh, we need to do that bit. Okay. So let's do a regular block signal here. And let's get straight back into this. So it's going to be. Actually, let's see how this needs to connect up, people. That would work. Okay, can we do this symmetrically? Because if that just works like that, then... Okay, we go up to there, and then we do that. Yep. And if we go up to here, so it's this part, and then I'm just doing these all the way up. I don't know if I'm being charged extra for the double tracking, the double layering. I think I am, but it just seems nice. Yeah, I am being charged. Great. Good. Right, well, at least it looks nice. It does look really good, actually, and I like the big wide turnaround. That's lovely. Okay, so this is heading in, isn't it, really? So really, just all you need... yes, you don't need to be there. You can go that signal, because what we can do is put 2 signals next to each other, and it would be one of the complex chain signals, please, heading into the station, and then just next to it, heading away from it, will be a standard block signal, and this is an angle, so these 2 are never going to line up, so we'll have to put it like there. So one with 2 and one with 3, and it's night time. And then why have we got these 2? Right, let's get rid of these 2 here. These 2 don't need to exist anymore in the little the little cut through, and we unpause it and we look for yellow nonsense, and hopefully we don't. Let's watch this first train go in. He has a green signal to get in. Vehicle is lost. Vehicle is lost. Why? Why vehicle is lost? Okay, so he can go up here. These guys are good. These guys are good. Right. Let's then give this one. Let's see if we go here for a standard signal. And that way, yeah. And let's see if does he go in? Does that get him moving? Right, he goes in there. Why is that a... So he's a complex signal. Right. What about if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 there? I'm just going to send this guy back to depot and see if that's an issue. This game, I tell you, but then it could just be me. It could really be me. What is he? I'm lost. He needs to get back to depot, please. Right, let's see. Do we lose that? Let's see there. Okay, train is going back to depot. I wonder if this train's lost as well. This train doesn't seem to be... Yeah, so we've got issues there. Okay, good. So one's left, one's right. And he really is just... What about if we change this one? 2. So he's got a decision to make, so he's got 3. Then they come out, they've got decisions to make, so they've got the 3. Then he comes in here and he's just got one way, and one way. Yeah, that's good. So this should be completely normal now. These are all perfect. This is an issue there. He's got a red signal. He's got green. It seems to be an issue with... It really does seem to be an issue with the connection down here, these trains being lost. Now, trains being lost mean there's an overall signalling issue. But they're getting into there, so that's kind of... I don't think we need these guys. I don't think these guys need to be here. They didn't solve anything either, so let's make sure we don't lose any money. So let's go there, and careful we don't accidentally get rid of the station. Okay, jump off. And what about if this guy, so he's a complex signal? Could he be... ignore the signal? Let's send him back here as well. Yep. Okay. And then once we get into the depot, let's have a look. We should have 3 trains. So we should be able to get rid of this guy here. Let's go... Vehicle is lost. Right. He needs to... What is this vehicle doing? Let's have a look at it. Okay, let's have a bit of a look here. This might be an off-camera thing for me, but we have... What have we done here? Connected these two. I wonder if they're too close to there. Maybe we should just bring them here. Okay, let's just try this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Next to each other, let's put in a chain signal and a block signal. And let's get rid of these 2 signals here. Gone. And that didn't help him. Because he's stuck just coming out there, but he can't get through his whole way. Okay. And let's see. This is going to be interesting because we're going to lose a lot of money while we do this. They are... sometimes what happens is when they can't make the thing, it means that 2 of these have not gone over the top of each other correctly. Yeah, you've normally got a barrier somewhere. But these all look good, don't they? They all look really good. Oh, maybe he's too close to this. Maybe it's this. No, it might... Oh, it might be that. Too close to this. Train's not making any money. It could be this bit here. Yeah, it could just be that they're too close to that. Shall we try and get rid? Let's do something. Let's just do something here. Okay, is that fix it? That doesn't fix it. Wow, okay, right. This happens though. This happens to us in Voxel Tycoon. We'll have to see what's happening here. What is the difference? Lovely little ones. Let's get a couple of screenshots actually, because it's a lovely station. Let's get this. Even though it doesn't work, let's get that one. That's a lovely screenshot there. In fact, we'll use the alts. Hang on. I believe we are getting screenshots without the alts. There we are. Very good. So that's all nice, and that really, I mean, it looks great from the air, but we've got problems. I will play around with the signaling as I always do in between episodes. You shouldn't have to worry about that. Leave that to me. Don't forget to leave comments here if you know what the issue is. Leave comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Stitch Up, and we are playing other games like What else are we playing? Oh, hang on, we must put that road back in then if it's going to be like that. We're playing SimCity 2013, which has been quite popular on the channel. We're also playing Factorio, and what other games are we playing? SimCity, we're playing Cities Skylines. And yes, I hope you're enjoying the content on Stitch Up at the moment and keeping safe and staying home. Yep, don't forget to leave comments, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.